come do a 4-client day with me. I have to tell you 3 things right off the bat. Number 1, this is probably one of my favorite outfits I've ever worn. Number 2, I got new foils that are olives and martinis, but I was throwing them all over the floor by accident. And 3, this is probably my favorite blonde I have done. And yeah, I know, like, Sarah, you've said that before. I get it, but, like, I really mean it this time. I feel like there was a few things that I did that went into it to make it one of my favorite blondes I've ever done. Number 1 was that it was a full. So it was going to be a pretty big transformation because we haven't done a full in a while, because when this client first came to me, like, a few months ago, her hair was just not in a great state. It was super, super fragile. So I knew doing blonding all over her head was just not gonna happen. But, like, she took her home care seriously, and her hair has been growing, getting thicker, and feeling so much better. So today was the day. And on top of it, we were having some boy problems. Like, obviously, what a man does not concern us or bother us, especially when they decide to act like actual children. But unfortunately, she was going through it a little bit, and she just needed a little pick-me-up. And that pick-me-up was literally being super blonde, which even led me to offer doing a Scandinavian hairline. And I tell her this is not an every time thing. This is not for every client, but for her, it was what we needed to really give that icing on the cake. I did do a little bit of a root tap because we need that seamless grow out. But you guys, like, honestly, seeing her reaction, the way her mood just lifted after seeing her hair was ideal. Maybe that's why it's one of my favorite blondes, is because of how happy it made her. I loved it so much. It was exactly what we wanted, and I was so glad. And she left out the door all happy and ready for her day. The client came in, and she was just a toner refresh. But in the beginning, I was showing you guys how seamless her grow out was. Like, obviously, she has wicked dark roots, but it looked so good. So I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that. This girl is going longer than normal because we're stretching out her next highlight appointment to before her birthday, which is like a hot second from now. So we really had to do a little refresh in between her appointments. She let me trim her hair, but she was telling me at the next appointment she was like low-key ready to chop it, which, you know, I'm gonna let that marinate because I'm not sure if that's the decision she's really gonna go for. But you know what? I'm here for. Want to know what else I'm here for? The fact that she was telling me how right I was about how much a toner refresh does. I mean, I say it over and over again that you should really get a toner refresh, whatever, and how surprised people are that it actually works. But you know what? I'm gonna just stick with she said I was right. My third client was actually in for roots and a gloss, but when she came in, she had like no grays, so we decided to just do the gloss. We do a very, very blue-black color. It is stunning. We also always just trim her up a little bit to keep her hair healthy. Also, really quick, I need to brag about my outfit. It's from Amazon. It's from my best friend, and it is the most comfortable thing ever. And I got so many compliments, and I was like, guys, I'm literally not having to wear a bra, and feels like I'm wearing pajamas. Like, what is better than that? Okay, but back to my client. She was looking all fresh, glossy, and she was out the door. And then my last client was a spray tan getting ready for prom. Spray tans are honestly so fun for me and really, really satisfying. So I was so happy to end my night on it. She looked bronze and stunning and then ready for prom.